for today. So yeah, I think we covered a lot of the long-term stuff in the weekly video yesterday, and I just want to get these levels in of where we are. Okay, so let's just get right down to the 3 hour here. So essentially last week you can see we were sideways. Okay, we had a pretty strong move to start the week off, and then we just went sideways. Okay, so we do have this little gap to the downside here. We still have this double bottom in play. Just one word of warning on double bottoms, though, which I don't think I've mentioned on the DAX, is the DAX is notorious for setting up double bottoms like this and then breaking below. Okay, so the DAX is more of a channel trade sort of instrument, so it loves moving in channels, so channels ranges, which is pretty much what it enjoys doing and what it does all the time. So it doesn't matter which way you look at things, there will always be some form of channel. You can see there's one right there. Okay, so anyway, for me this is a range right now. This level to downside is a bit concerning. There's not much, there's quite a bit going on the US futures at the moment, which is looking like the buyers are stepping in right now. We'll have to wait to see what happens during the European Open. But for me at the moment, the DAX, as I said yesterday, is not something that I really want to watch today. I want to break out of this range before I start getting involved in it. A breakdown below this level here, 12140, I'm not entirely convinced it's going to give us a big move out. I think there's a good probability for a fake out. In other words, come down, close the gap, and then power back to the top of the range. Break out the top of this level, so which is 12457. I think that would give me opportunity to look for the range target, which is going to be somewhere in this area here of 12872. So I think for me at the moment, the DAX is not anything I'll be trading today. The US markets do look a little bit more appealing right now, and there are some forex pairs as well, which I'll get to shortly, which are also looking very interesting. I think for me, DAX is sideways right now until we break this and start trending again, like the lead up before last week. I think that's pretty much pretty much my plan, just to stay away from this until we get some form of price action. So what would get me in long, and I'm just going to fine tune that slightly there, it's going to be a break and retest of 12426. I want to break out, come back, retest. It's going to happen on the 15 minutes, not too fussy, and then move to the upside. Problem with that theory is that would be a good 2% move. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be opening flat at the moment, and I'll just double check on the futures market. Just give me a sec. DAX futures right now is fairly flat, up 0.37%, so that is an opportunity. Find some structure down here and then target top of range. So that would be pretty much the only trade that I'd look at. But I don't like trading a range, so I'll stay well away from it. Okay, so if we do come down and close the gap, any kind of bullish price action around the gap, in other words, pin bars, inside bars like the structure, like that structure there, or engulfing bars like the structure here. Any of those three price action patterns off this bottom level here, but at the gap, may interest me in a long, but that long is pretty much going to be for top of range. Okay, but yeah, as I say, I'm looking for this breakout here. So that's probably not going to happen today. Probably going to take a day or two before we get this breakout, which is 12426, breakout, retest. That gives me the trade to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. And the reason why I want that is because that would be a continuation of the trend. We consolidate it, and then we continue moving to the upside. Okay, so that's my view on the DAX. So until that happens, I'm pretty much not trading. Even if we do come down to close a gap, I'm really not interested in that. at all. I want to take my longs above the moving average, and I want to take shorts below the moving average. And at the moment, the bigger trend is to the upside. As you can see, pretty clear. Until we break below this area here, that's the only area that will get me looking for shorts. Okay, so anyway guys, that's it for me today on the DAX. I hope that helps you somewhat, and yeah, we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.